What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. On the left side here we have a Branded, and on the right side here we have a Rikka Avalon, a popular deck that a lot of players have been playing. You know, it has not been hit. We see like players are playing Cactus Bouncer or Naturia Rose Up, I think it is, for like these like semi-floodgate kind of cards. And you know, it did get reprinted in Maze of Memories, so a nice little popular combo deck that people are playing around this format. And then Brandon, you know, being a very powerful deck as well. We do see a Tikaboo in the side deck right here, you know, sticking out. Hopefully going to be able to be hitting the Rikka player. They do struggle with the back row. Before we dive in, over to like, comment, subscribe, helps the channel a lot. We're on the road to 5K, hopefully hitting that by the end of the year. So we need your help by smashing that thumbs up button, as well as subscribing to the channel. And let me know in the comment section below, who do you think is going to win this duel? And we're going to be diving in with Rikka. Going to be going first with a normal summon of the Sunseed Loci. One of the best normal summons, or I guess one of the best normal summons in the game. Linking away into the Dryas. Dryas will be able to search for the Sowing here. And we're going to be seeing them activate the Sowing effect. It's going to be summoning out the... you pay 1,000 and you summon out from the deck here. And then he's explaining what the combo does. You know, the player has never played. And they're going to be ashing this. You know, we always appreciate when players are able to be clear with their opponent, especially when they're new. This is a new player here. I don't think they're playing I think they're playing Cartesia, but there's no Quem in their deck, no Lubellions, no Gimmick Puppets. So they're on really bread and butter basic brand. They just got their copy of Cartesia, so we stand for that. We're going to be seeing the Mudan tribute one of the plants to summon itself out. That's going to be able to search us for the Con, and to control a plant. We're going to be able to, or a Rikka, we're going to be able to activate Con and set the Glamour. Here we're going to activate the Glamour, tributing off the Mudan here, searching us probably for a Primula as well as a Princess. We see the Princess and the Primula here, so we're going to see Primula on resolution, going to activate its effects, summon itself out. And then we're going to see Princess summon herself out. And then we can go into a Strenna here. Now, the play isn't the best, but it really is what you have. We are going to be seeing the Strenna. Then I think we can activate the effect to add back. And then summon out the Hyperion, maybe. So we're going to see the Princess effect here, or we're seeing the effect of Strenna here, to add back the Glamour. So now we do have the Princess live, and the Princess will give us the Hyperion. And we're going to be setting one card and passing here. We're going to see a Branded opening here going to be activating. We're discarding a Tragedy, which we get its effects. Just very nice. Summoning out an Aluber here. We're going to Chainlink 1 Aluber, Chainlink 2 Tragedy. There might be a world where we do negate this Tragedy here, so we can get the Hyperion on the field, but getting this spell would be kind of difficult to negate. We're going to see the Imperm on the copy of the Aluber here, which means that the Tragedy will be able to go through here searching for, if we had a Quem, we could search for Quem. Unfortunately, we do not. So either we're going to search for the Aluber here or a copy of the Ad Libitum. Going for a second copy of Aluber here, so for that follow-up. And we still have the Princess that's going to go into the Hyperion, so we're going to have two negates here, which is going to be kind of nice. And we're just going to pass turn on this. Kind of unfortunate there. But, you know, that is the cost of by playing Branded on a budget. That you do see sometimes, you know, those non-optimal hands or non-optimal plays there being very unfortunate. But we're going to be seeing if the Rikka player can end up pushing through this. They do have a lot. You know, Princess being in negates. They have the Strenna, which can be able to add back here. Going to be adding back the Primula here because it does have another target, so it can add back. And it's just like it can activate. And then we're going to see the Glamour activate, and then we're going to be able to tribute the Aluber here because of Rikka Con onto the field, and that card is just amazing. And then we're going to see them search for the Princess as well as the not Princess, Petal as well as Loci here. And then Primula will be able to will be able to summon itself out because a plant was tributed. And then we're going to be seeing the Mudan tributing off the Strenna here, summoning itself out. And then we're going to see the Strenna effect can activate, as well as the Mudan. So Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're going to see the Strenna summoning itself out and then slapping on a Hyperion, or even potentially we could see a copy of someone else. No, going for the Hyperion here. And then we get to search off the Mudan. Going for that second copy of Glamour. And then we're going to see the effect of the Con here because we control a Rikka. Being able to set the sheet here. So it's going to be very hard for the branded player to actually keep up with this. We're going to be seeing the copy of Hyperion being able to equip attach a spell to it. So it does have that negate now. Then we're going to be normal summoning out the Petal here. Petal will be able to search us for a Princess or a Snowdrop. I feel like in this scenario, you'd probably go for the Sunseed combo because it does allow you to go full combo. But here, I guess you can as well because we have the Twin in hand. We're going to see Snowdrop, Tribute to summon, and then summon out the Seeds from the hand. Here we can activate the effect, making it a level 8. So then we can actually go for 2 level 8s onto the field, turning everything onto the field into a level 8. Then we could go for the copy of Teardrop as well as another rank 8 if we play it. And will we have game here is the question. And we're pretty close. I see them link 2 away here for the Danceophone. They're activate the effect, milling 3 here, and we do hit. We hit the Princess, but can be summoning herself out. That can be, it's no longer, it can't be used as link material, so I guess we can't do that, but see them go battle phase. They're going to poke for a whole lot of damage here. Bringing them down to a grand total of 14 here. They're going to be setting 1 and passing turn on this. They do have the Princess, as well as Sheet and Hyperion, as well as a Teardrop. It's going to be very difficult for them to be able to beat this. So you have a monster and spell negate, a tribute to Snatch Steal, essentially, which is also a negate, and another negate, I guess another monster negate as well. So I see a normal summon of Aluber, activating the effect here. We're going to activate the Princess in the graveyard, it looks like. We have 2 cards. We're going to activate the Princess here, tributing the other Princess to shuffle it back, or I guess to shuffle the Princess from the graveyard. And then we're going to be activating a Fusion Deployment here with only, or I guess we still have 2 cards in hand. Do we Hyperion this? I would assume that this is the top deck, to be honest. So there is a world where I do Hyperion negate this. Because I feel like that was a top deck. I also would have been able to activate it last turn. Summon out Cartesia. So we're going to be revealing the Granganol, summoning out the Cartesia here. And I don't want to say that Cartesia is more problematic than Albaz, but if you just activate Albaz here, then you just like immediately lose to the Hyperion or the sheet or really any of the cards. So it's important that you do something with Cartesia here because we can activate the effect. And when you see the Rikka sheet here, contribute to steal it. And they're just going to scoop it up there. I didn't get to see the last card in their hand, but there could have been a possibility that was actually another Eluber here. But we didn't see the Hyperion negate, but yeah. Definitely think that the Hyperion would have been probably to negate the effect there. You definitely can bank on that was the draw for turn. I also understand, not always wanting to hit. It doesn't really do anything, especially when you have so much stuff like advantage when you have sheet, when you have snowdrop or teardrop, the tribute one, and then as well as just having anything. You have so many ways of getting rid of whatever they do summon. You might want to keep it for a better card like Brand Infusion, for example, or any stuff that really kills your board. I don't want to say Raigeki would be there, but you guys know what I mean. And we're going to be seeing the branded player probably choose to go first here. Brandon seems like such a fair deck when there's no Gaming Puppet in the deck. The deck just changes power levels so much. And yes, Albion is still a crazy card with no branded puppet. Or no, I guess no Gaming Puppet. Because you're able to summon Elubers or any of the cards in your graveyard that your opponent's trying to summon. And then also being able to summon Albaz from the grave and fusion summoning with their stuff. It just feels great. But diving into game 2, we're going to be seeing the fusion summon out Cartesia here. And then we are going to be off to the races. We're going to see a normal summon of a Kit here, activating the effect. One of the probably worst starters really to have. It's like a half starter, but it does search us for Brand Infusion, so it does count. And then we can put back to the bottom of the deck. We do not get to see it, unfortunately. It's rough for us. Then we're going to be activating the Brand Infusion. No Ash Blossom here. That feels nice. Dumping the Albaz as well as Tragedy here, which will search us for the Eluber. We see the Lubellion, and then we can go Chainlink 1 Lubellion, Chainlink 2 Tragedy, and we could even go Chainlink 3 Cartesia here. And we do have to discard for a cost. We're going to be discarding a Courier. That is rough. The other card in hand is probably very good. We're going for the Granganol, and then Lubellion will shuffle back. We are going to be searching for the Tragedy here, or the Ad Libitum. And then we're also going to be seeing the effect here of Granganol, which can dump either the Albion from the extra deck. Going for the Albion here, we don't have any Gaming Puppet in the main deck, so chances are we're going for the Albion here, which we'll be able to set up our branded and red plays. We're going to activate the copy of the Mirror Jade here, sending the Brigand to the graveyard here to banish the Kit, and then during the end phase, we're going to activate the Brigands. Do we play the second Mercurier? We do! We do play a second Mercurier, and we're going to be able to set the branded in red here. 2 Mercuriers is very nice in the deck if you're playing on a budget. I always want to be pointing that out. And we're going to be able to add back the Cartesia because a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard this turn as well here. So we have Tragedy, which can fuse and get banished, which can be able to add us follow-up in the form of a Eluber here. We have, I guess we can obviously recycle the Mirror Jade as well. And I believe he also has Guardian Chimera. in his extra deck, so we will be seeing that. And we also have the effect of Granganol here. We're going to be doing Battle Phase, and then end of battle, going for the Mirror Jade. We're going to chain the branded in red, targeting the copy here of... we do fusion summon. We can fusion summon. We definitely go into Chimera. No fusion summoning. No, you go into Chimera. Go into Chimera. If you use the Aluber, Tragedy, and you fuse first here. You may go Mirror Jade into Chimera. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Not fusioning here. Well, I guess I still have a Mirror Jade, so we're going to see a Con. They're going to activate Glamour, tributing off the Mirror Jade, and then we will get the effect there. And we will be able to Ash it, okay. And we'll be saying the Mirror Jade effect. I guess choosing not the fusions. I guess, if you're going into the Chimera, then you won't be able to draw 2 or get the pop, but you'll be able to summon out the, you'll be able to search for the Aluber as well as summoning out Mirror Jade, which is going to be able to be pretty much like a free win. Or I guess not a free win, but like just a free advantage essentially. Other possibilities, we could have gone for a copy of Protoplant Dracostapelia using the Ad Libitum as well as the copy of what's his face of Mirror Jade, and then we can just bring back the Mirror Jade. We won't get the Tragedy, but that's fine. And then we're seeing the the Snowdrop summoning out by tributing the Petal, and then Princess will be able to summon itself out because a free extender in the deck, just absolutely crazy. Free extender and a negate engrave, just busted. As well, we also have Mercurier live too, which is a important thing here. Like now we currently have Aluber, or I guess we have Tragedy, Ad Libitum, as well as the Mercurier just dead in our hand, and our opponent is able to free combo here, doing whatever they need to do. You see them go for the Strenna. We see a set card, and then during the end phase, we're going to be able, or I guess, still be able to activate the Strenna effect. I completely forgot about having those cards in there. And then during end phase, we're going to be seeing the Strenna being destroyed off the Mirror Jade. And it looks like that's going to be it here. We're going to be able to draw for turn, and we're going to have to pray that the card is playable. This is like what I mean. Like if you have to fusion summon because you need to get a way to get you have no playable card. We do see a branded opening here. Talk about sacking. That is a playable card. We're going to be seeing them summoning out the... I also forgot we also have the... I guess we also have... what's her face? Cartesia in hand. So we're big chilling regardless. We have plays to make. We're going to be summoning out and searching. And then we can activate the effect of the Aluber as well. Searching us for an opening here. We have lots of plays. We can also summon out the Cartesia now as well, if we wanted to. Which we are going to be seeing, and we just choose not to activate any of the effects until, I would suspect that's an imperm. But we're going to activate Brand Infusion. Oh no, in the imperm column. But it goes through, it's not imperm, okay. Maybe it's Sheet. I'm going to see Albaz, and then potentially a copy of Sornier here. So Sornier will be able to dump the Retribution. We do have the Branded in Red banished, unfortunately. We're just going to summon out the Lubellion. Lubellion, Chainlink 1, Sornier, Chainlink 2, and discarding. And Chainlink 3 is going to be the Cartesia here. Just getting that free resources, essentially. And dumping the second Eluber, or I guess that's second Eluber here. We could use a Lubellion as well as the Eluber, as well as the ad libitum in hand to go for. They're gonna scoop it. Rikka's gonna scoop it up here. Realizing the opponent has way too. I was like, what's going on here? And it's just a scoop. Yeah, Cartesia can go hard. You know, being able to fusion from the hand, using the ad libitum as well as the Lubellion, that'll be able to bring back the Mirror Jade. And they can just go for a copy of either ad libitum or like they could just bring back and go for like truly anything that they want there at that point. You know, they're gonna have just huge advantage on the board, being able to just swing over stuff. 2 monster with 3,000 attack, and then you know we see the Cartesian attack position. It's gonna be pretty much chipping away all their life points there. But moving on to game 3 here, like this is the point I want to make that like Brandon can still win without Gimmick Puppet. This is without Lubellions as well here in Quem. Like with those 2 cards, your deck would be absolutely even more insane. But moving on to game 3, this is where it's going to be difficult for the Brandon player because it's a budget player. A lot of the options are limited to like what cards you can play. You know, you may not be able to buy Lightning Storms. You may not be able to buy like some of those going crazy cards like Thrusts and Talents and stuff like that. But we do see the Ash Blossoms that are in the deck, so you know there is some interaction here. It's not just going to be like a whole set up your stuff, and hopefully that we have nothing. So we can hope for an interactive gameplay here. I do see an unexpected die in the hands of the Rikka player, which are going to activate here, which is going to be the full combo without a normal summon, which is absolutely just very nice. We're going to see the Sunseed link off into the Dryas search for the Sowing. And we'll be seeing Ash on the response here. They're going to activate, and it looks like it's going through here. So summoning out the Twin, that is the spot to Ash. We're going to see the Dryas going to be gaining those life points here. And then we're going to be able to summon out the copy of the Healer. And then we can also summon out the Loci again. Then we're going to be gaining the life points that we took, as well as activating the Healer effect, targeting the Dryas, gaining the 300. Then we link those 2 away for a copy of the Jasmine. Then we're going to link away both those once again, Healer as well as a copy of the Dryas. And then we do the same shenanigans, activate Healer, gain 300. Then we're going to activate the Jasmine effect, being able to summon or search from the deck. I always forget which one it is with this one. But any plant monster is kind of nice. Going for the Snowdrop, you know, searching for that other combo piece that you need. They activate the effect to be able to summon from the deck. Summoning a Lone Fire. Lone Fire is going to be tributing off the Dryas. Summoning out another monster here. Going for the Petal, and then we're going to be seeing the effect to be able to search. Droll would have been nice. Searching for the Mudon here, which is going to give us Con access, if we do not already have it. We do already have it. Wow, very nice. And the Glamour. Then we're going to be tributing off the Petal here. Searching for probably the Princess as well as... Oh, okay. Primula and Cactus Bouncer, Broderick's signature monster here. We also have the Princess already. Wow, crazy. Primula summon up Princess. Primula summons up self. Summon the Princess here. Go into Strenna. Strenna effect, attach Princess, target the Petal. No, you wouldn't target Petal because you already have it. Then we're going to be adding back the... We're actually attaching the other one there. We're going to activate the Snowdrop, tributing off the Strenna here, summon itself out, and as well as the Mudon. Strenna effect is going to summon itself out, summoning out the Hyperion here. And then we can activate the Mudon effect, or activate the Con effect, setting the street, attaching the unexpected die to the Hyperion. Now we're going to activate Snowdrop, turning those 2 into a level 8 here. to go into the Teardrop. Linking those 3 off into Melius. Melius can reborn. Then we're going to link off into Balenciagas. And this is the full combo without a normal summon. This is the combo. And then to top it all off, to say the needles on top of the cactus, we normal summon out Cactus Bouncer and set a card. There's no special summoning allowed. This duel is in the bag. We have a Spell Negate, a Trap, or Spell Negate, Monster Negate, 2 Omni Negates, and a Quick Tribute here. Just absolutely insane. Activate the Snowdrop, bouncing it back, or tributing the Edgem Chain here, and then passing turn on this. And I gotta say, this is going to be pretty easily done here. They're going to scoop it up, and they're going to be saying, yeah, you have this. And we see a Judgment set as well. There is nothing going to be stopping that. We see Rikka taking it here in Game 3 with the ultimate board that they can make. Being a crazy duel here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Want to see some more content like this? Let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.